The best places to visit in French Guiana. Christopher Columbus first sighted French Guiana in 1498, deep in equatorial South America. French Guiana is a department of France bordering Brazil, Suriname, and the Atlantic since they settled in the region in the 17th century. It has few people, a vast Amazon rainforest, savanna and a long coast along the Atlantic Ocean. Almost half of its inhabitants live in and around Cayenne, the capital city. Other areas tend to be little developed but ripe for ecotourism, except the coastal regions. Most of French Guiana is a dense tropical rainforest, including the Guiana Amazonian Park. French Guiana has numerous coastal beaches that are popular nesting sites for turtles. The leatherback turtle in particular is very fond of this region's shoreline. It is one of the largest nesting sites for this turtle anywhere in the world. While visiting the capital Cayenne, go to the Chou Aï Rescue Center, where you can hold and play with sloths and learn all about them. As French Guiana is a department of France, the local currency is the euro. It is also important to note that French is the official language and English is not widely spoken. 1. Iles du Salut. The Iles du Salut, also known as the Salvation Islands, are island group comprising three main islands, Royal, St. Joseph, and Diable. The site of the infamous Devil's Island penal colony from 1852 to 1953. They were chosen as the perfect prison grounds due to their strategic location 10 miles 15 kilometers off the coast of mainland French Guiana. Half-day tours includes the cell blocks, the guard housing, now a restaurant, and the director's house. The island was home to over 2,000 convicts imprisoned in inhumane conditions. The prisons, which were closed in the mid-20th century, are now open to visitors. Explore the restored penal buildings or wander around an island that has once again become rich with plant growth and wildlife. To get to Iles du Salut, take a chartered catamaran from the fisherman's dock at the end of Avenue General de Gaulle. The ride takes about 90 minutes each way. Cayenne. Cayenne represents the crossroads of Europe, the Caribbean and South America. The city of variegated cultures is home to vibrant markets, Creole, Brazilian, Chinese and French restaurants and streets lined with colonial homes painted in topical shades of turquoise, pinks and yellows, pleasing to all the senses. The capital of French Guiana is wonderfully quaint, welcoming and truly enticing. The main market is a lively jumble of African-style paintings, Hmong handicrafts, exotic fruits and spices galore. Transportation camp. From 1852 to 1953, the French sent prisoners to French Guiana, much as the British used Australia. The ruins of these prisons are one of the country's main tourist attractions. St. Laurent de Maroni is a border town in northwest French Guiana, located on the Maroni River. Here, you can visit the former transportation camp through which all prisoners entered the country. Guiana-Space-Center. Enter a world of space legends at Guiana-Space-Center near Kourou. It is a French and European spaceport since the 1980s. The Guyana Space Center has launched over two-thirds of the world's commercial satellite into space. From Ariane to Soyuz or Vega, come and marvel at rockets more than 50 meters (165 feet) high. Explore the Space Museum filled with interactive activities, allowing you to further understand the history of space exploration and the first moon landing. Plage Les Hattes. This long stretch of beach is a very important nesting ground for giant leatherback turtles, which can grow up to 600 kilograms. The females come ashore from April to July, and their young hatch and make their way into the sea between July and September. In July through September, visitors watch the eggs hatch and encourage the hatchlings on their adventure to the ocean. Trésor and Kaw Nature Reserves. The Trésor Nature Reserve is one of French Guiana's most accessible primary rainforest areas, and wandering its 1.75 km botanical trail is a great way to experience its rich diversity and wildlife. Trésor borders the mysterious forests and swamps of the Kaw Nature Reserve, an excellent place to observe caiman and spectacular waterbirds such as the scarlet ibis. Musée Départemental. The Musée Départemental features a frighteningly large stuffed black caiman, as well as other preserved local critters, an ethno-botanical display and an air-conditioned butterfly and insect room. The upstairs area recaptures life in the old penal colony and displays some Amerindian handicrafts. Look out for the 22 paintings of convict life on display here by former inmate François Lagrange. Yiyi Trail. This easy 3 km walk takes you through forest, marshes and wetlands along a well-marked trail from where you can spot some lovely bird life. To get here, take the road to Iracalbo and look for the trailhead at La Maison de la Nature, which has a permanent exhibition and displays about the marsh ecosystem. 9. Grand Matoury-Nature Reserve. This 234 meters hill rises steeply behind Matoury and is covered with thick primal forest. Two well-marked walking routes take you up to the top and make for a pleasant way to explore the hillside, which you'll often have all to yourself, despite the large population all around. There are some excellent views from the top and lots of bird life to spot. Fleuve de Maroni. Explore the Amerindian and Maroon cultures that inhabit the shores of this great river. You'll usually also visit the island of an old leper colony, mentioned in Papillon, and take a jungle stroll. The tourist office will know which of the several local river tour companies have scheduled trips and can direct you to guides who speak English. Longer trips usually involve a night or more in a hammock in a traditional Amerindian hut and a taste of local cuisine. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment and subscribe.